Veteran Salute, sponsored by Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Wednesday nights, of course, our time for our weekly segment, Veteran Salute. That's our chance to honor heroes from this area and thank them for their service. Tonight, 27 News reporter Matthew Johnstone introduces us to Army veteran Carl Otto.
Fighting across Europe during World War II, Corporal Carl Otto served in an elite combat signal battalion and engaged in the Battle of the Bulge. Carl's service started off a bit slower than he was expecting.
I went overseas with the 35th Signal Battalion, and I was stationed in Leicester, England, doing nothing. And I was getting pretty bored, and the Battle of the Bulge started.
Volunteering for infantry replacement, Carl made his way to Bastogne in Belgium. If the conflict overseas wasn't intense enough, even the terrain showed hostility to Carl and his unit.
We get on this landing barge, we go across the channel, we get on a train called a 40 men or 8 horses. The train gets snowbound in a big snowdrift, and it's probably 30 degrees to below zero. I don't know what it was. We were all about to freeze to death. So that was my introduction into the combat area.
Carl served with a legendary unit, the 94th Signal Battalion. That company went on to accomplish incredible feats during the war.
Installed the communications for the 101st Airborne. We never liberated from Bastogne. Put communications on the Ludendorff Bridge. And you installed communications for the Potsdam Conference.
One moment that stands out from his time overseas happened when his unit was making their way through a river crossing. A friend of Carl's who couldn't swim was suddenly caught by the river, quickly dragged downstream.
The captain says, well, there we go. We've lost a man. Says there's no way anybody can catch him now. Well, I never said a word. I just took out after him. I ran and dived in the water, and I started churning toward him. And he was, this captain hollered at me, "You damn fool, you can't save his life." And I thought, well, we'll see about that. And I got him over out of the swift current then. And I told him, come on, you can stand up now, Gus. He stood up, and boy, he gave me a big hug.
After his service in the military came to an end, Carl would venture into the world of education as a teacher, coach, and administrator for 40 years. Working for you, Matthew Johnstone, 27 News.
We highlight veterans in our community every week, just like Carl. If you know somebody that we should feature in this segment, please check the Veteran Salute section at KSNT.com. Plus, sharing their story isn't the only way we honor these heroes, because every week, the featured vet gets a gift. Take a look.
The Devon James Injury Lawyer is here with our Veteran of the Week, and that's Corporal Carl Otto, who faithfully served our country in the United States Army during World War II and even participated in the Battle of the Bulge. On behalf of all of Kansas, thank you so much for your service.
It was an honor. I was just a kid at the time, but it was a great honor to do it, and I didn't realize it until I got to be an old man.
We're so proud of you.
Veteran Salute, sponsored by Devon James Injury Lawyers.